Let's look at some of the myths that you heard that you came and are completely like Akosua, Nana Akosua. What are some of the myths that you heard when you came? Like they were completely, not true.
Okay. One is extreme for the omuni subai omuni like.
Right. Okay.
So far as from the north.
Yeah.
Your character is not good. Good. And then so far as they treat the Southerners in a different way. Northerners are disrespectful. Northerners, especially the males, they don't respect the females. Okay, they see the females to be slaves. Yeah, those are some of the things I heard over there. And then Northerners, the males. I don't know whether to say this.
No, say
but the males, I don't know how to put it. Sorry for my language. I'm trying to look for the best to describe this.
Oh. Okay,
you let me put that one aside.
No, why are you putting it aside?
Okay, but that is what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, that
so
Northerners, they when they like you, or when a Northerner fall in love with you, he will do all means to get you, even at the point of taking you to Savungu.
So
I didn't even know whether they have a place called Savungu, but that they said they
what are they taking you to Savungu for?
When they take you there, you have no option.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the things.
Some of the myths you heard and that are not true.
Yeah, but then some are true, some are not true.
Which one is true?
Like, for instance, Northerners don't respect. Oh, they think ladies are slaves.
How is that?
Yeah.
Can you share any experiences?
I will share it. I just realized that, it's not like I observed it and I realized, yes. Well, it's not like ladies are slaves to them, but they believe that as a lady, whether you like it or yes, you have to respect the man. Whether the man is younger than you or older than you, the man is always right. So yours is to pay respect, be submissive to the man. And when the man is talking, you have no say. And then where the men gather, you, the lady, has no place over there. And it's so true.
But these are subjective.
It's
not every Northerner or every Northern man that is like that.
But you see,
and besides, don't you think it's more of a cultural or an African cultural ideal that so the man is the head of the house.
Yeah.
So obviously you have to respect your.
Oh yeah, that one. It's even.
Don't you think it's on that?
Even in our Christian and Islamic, it's there, but yours is too obvious.
Okay.
You get me? You will go, and the last time we're driving from Full to campus, and we saw a man lashing the wife in public with a belt. And people were speaking in Dagbani. I can't really remember because I can't speak the dialect. And like the woman deserved it. So allow them. And no one was stopping them.
No, but was it everybody who said they should allow him?
Well, the yellow, I was sitting in the old women inside were okay with that. Like it's right. There is nothing wrong with the man beating.
No, but the story you are telling right now, for me, it's not. I'm not able to wrap my head around it because from what you are saying, you were coming from somewhere and you met the incident.
Yes.
And the old women already said that the
when
man is right.
When they saw it, they were like, "Oh yes."
No, but that doesn't make any sense because first of all, you would have to. There should be a reason.
Yeah. But why
even if it should happen,
even if it's not, there was the man is right. It shouldn't be public.
That's what I'm saying. I have a problem when we try to make it sound as though every northern man behaves like
Oh
that.
no,
like
that
that.
is the myth we
Because
hear out
even-
there.
even-
And when we came, that is what we saw.
Even outside of the north, these things happen elsewhere.
Oh yes,
We've
but
seen
the
people-
north
we've
is
seen people
the north
kill
is
their
obvious.
wives.
The north is obvious.
We've seen people kill their wives
Okay.
elsewhere. You see, so for me, I feel these things are not like, say, a northern thing.
Yeah.
These are, people who have certain characters.
Okay.
Because for me, I wouldn't do that to my wife. But I'm the northerner.
Okay, so you are trying to tell me that
Mm-hmm.
it's not happening in the north.
I'm not saying it's not happening.
He's trying to
my
say
point
some.
is that. My
Some.
point is that.
Yeah.
But majority carries the votes.
When you say majority, what is your definition for majority?
A lot of people are doing it.
How many have you seen?
Oh, if I've even witnessed to me, my colleagues. I've witnessed 2 from them.
2, okay.
Yeah, that have been beaten.
Okay, so but these are 3 or 5 cases you've encountered.
And if you are
And do you
to
know the number
count-
of people in the northern region, in Tamale alone?
You see, this is what we have seen.
No, that's what I'm saying. When you see stuff like this, it doesn't mean
It has
that is
happened
majority.
to the extent that the kids are even making fun of it.
It
Even
hap-
in the class.
it happens-
It goes
it
on.
happens
If-
everywhere.
If a girl should sit by a guy, the guy doesn't like it. That's no. You're a lady, you are not supposed to sit by me. So if you had entered our class, you could see that we are trying to
Put them,
Mix
put them together. But still, they group somewhere, ladies group somewhere.
That is I think that is a different issue. The northerners, like majority of them are Muslims, or majority of us are
Religious,
Muslims.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's not wrong for people to have certain beliefs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one is not
So,
wrong.
for example, in Islam, it is not allowed for women to intermingle with men, not for disrespect,
Oh, okay.
not because we disrespect women, but because the opposite sex has the tendency of like having immoral behavior when they intermingle, which is very true because we've seen these things.
But still, they are doing it. Anyway, that was just by
No, that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. They are still doing it, but that is not ideal. So imagine if those behaviors or those attributes were not being taught the children.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. So for me, I see it from a moral standpoint rather than an attempt to disrespect women. But with regards to the beating of women and
Yes.
that kind of thing, are you telling me that in the southern part of Ghana, no man has ever beat the wife?
Well, they
they
beat
do.
them
They beat
inside.
them.
Not open.
You see, so it is not when we advance these kind of conversations. At the end of the day, it entrenches the stereotypes that we are trying to dispel. It's very wrong for any man to even beat your wife in the first place.
So, can I also make a suggestion? Whilst you are trying to wipe away the untruthful says that is happening outside, I will also suggest that you do an open education, especially those who are not educated, because now the educated ones are trying to clear that name out, and then the uneducated on those who are not educated are also doing those things out there. So
It's not entirely true that the
Yeah.
uneducated are the people that are even the ones doing it. I know a lot of.
But right now, what you are doing, you're educated, and
Exactly.
you are wiping that off.
Exactly.
So
But what I'm trying to say is that it's not even as though it's those who are uneducated that are doing it. It's just a clear case of character. Everybody has
It's
a certain character. I know of a lot of even the oldies the old men and the previous generation of our people, how they value their women.
Yeah.
Like, you see, sometimes I think these things are born out of misinterpretation of certain things.
Okay.
For example, you feel that when a woman is submissive to a man, it's tantamount, or it can be classified as being, you know, slavery.
Slavery, yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't know if you get, because that was one of the points you made.
No. I am trying to say that when the lady, you see,
Because you said that
when the lady is submissive and all those things, like, we deprive them from going. As I said, there are some gatherings. Sometimes you close in the evening, you are coming, guys. You guys are. There is some only guys gathering and all those things. Yes, and then I am asking myself. I used to ask myself, why are not ladies mixed with them? Yeah. And then some people, when you ask them, they will not go in, as you explained to me, that because of the religion, religious and their belief system. Fine, but they will tell you that, oh, they used to make some
statements.
Yes, in Dagbani. I'm trying to recall, but it's not coming, because me, I do ask my
questions,
colleagues. Yes, they will tell you that Benny's like asking questions. I do ask them. They will tell you that where men gathered, women are not needed there.
And that could be a way of not, you know, constantly like saying or trying to make that, you know, religious. And
because me, I know when you guys are praying, ladies has to be at the back. And even that one, I asked for. I have an imam friend, and he was explaining things to me. So with that, I understood, and it is very good. Per his explanation, he gave it to me. It's very good, and it will help. But for what I asked others, where women are not supposed to be there. When a man is saying something and is wrong or right, you have no say. You have to allow it to be.
That's not true.
That is what I heard.
That is not true.
That is why I also came in to say that if the lady is submissive, respectful, we think, or men think, like the lady is a slave to them. That is why I came in with that point.
I'm just trying to let us understand that, you see, it's like every community has a way they do things. So if you don't understand, and you, because of where you come from, how you see things, you might feel that what you know is the right thing.
It's the right thing. That one is true. That's why we ask questions.
Exactly. So for me, I always want to prevent make conclusions that this is how these people are. Right? But rather trying to understand why they behave, how they behave. Because myself and yourself, because of our upbringing, cannot have the same way of thinking or the same way of doing things. And I think that is where the bigger problem is. Because at the end of the day, people from the South or other parts of the country feels that because they don't do things the way Northerners do things, it means that Northerners are this or Northerners are that, right?
And
probably
they
could also, when they also see how you also do things, it doesn't align with, so they also feel uneasy. But then that shouldn't guarantee, or that shouldn't make us draw conclusions that Southerners are this, these people are that. For me, I think everybody has the right to believe in what they want. They have to believe in. If it works for their community, or if it works for me, I don't believe in universality of things. Everybody has a different upbringing, different understanding of things. If it works for them, fine. If that is what they believe in, I think that is cool. And that is not to say that, you know, when you mentioned about the man who beat the wife and all of that, I know a lot of Northerners who would never raise a finger on their wives. But then we don't hear those ones because you've never seen it.
You've never seen it.
And that is not to dispel the fact that there are men who beat their wives in the North. But my point is that it happens everywhere. But that is not to say that it's right.